Hey, what's going on there, YouTube? It's your man Joe Nice right here. This is Random Topics. Now, for what we all know, my channel is pretty much about discussing any random topic from anything from anime, manga, news, anything like that. Just anything to pretty much express yourself. That's pretty much what I've created the channel for. You know what I mean? For everybody to be able to comment and, give a different perspective on what's being talked about, the topic. You know what I mean? Give it just different ideals. That's all. To see where others' point of view and where they come from, and to express oneself. All right. So pretty much, this topic is going to be strictly anime. This is going to be strictly anime for this one. So this is just for all my anime watchers right now. I also do read the manga, but I just want to strictly talk about this topic for the anime. And what anime we're going to be getting into is Boruto episode 215. I know they did the recent episode. I know we've seen it already, but I just wanted to specifically talk about that episode right there and what made it so cringe, in my opinion. Now, I understand it's Boruto show now and it's not Naruto, but the thing is it's just I don't know where all the depth went. You know what I mean? There's literally just no depth, and it feels a little bland. Now, there's two main key points that made me not like that episode. So I'm just gonna jump straight into it. The first key point was when Shikamaru was having everybody in a meeting and he was talking to everybody and pleading for their help and that he doesn't have a plan. I'm not saying I expect for the dude to always have a plan, but the thing is we know his background, we know where he came from, and we know that he's smart and he usually thinks ahead, especially when he knows his opponent's abilities. Now they got some type of insight already on Ikishi's ability, which of course is the strength things, anything except for living things. So, but I'm sure he, like you said, I guess he didn't have no plan to still come back, and it's just a simple way that they just don't have a plan to counter it. That's just what it is. But for him to even have the meeting and considering the fact of what all the characters came up, grew up on, and been through, that meeting shouldn't even have happened. They should have already just jumped to it and been like, "Yeah, we want to do this. We got your back." The second one, which I'm sure people already know what I'm probably about to say, is when Lee, Tenten, Shoji, Kiba, and Konohamaru approach Ikishi. I understand that their main objective was to get everybody to evacuate the village, so then that way they can and get him out the village, so that way Naruto and them can go all out in the fight. I get that, but the thing is, even though they may not have had no plan, that could have been constructed a little better. You know what I mean? There's no strategic ways being shown of the shinobi. What happened to the basics? What happened to what they were taught? We got Lee, which I'm sure ain't stopped his training. Even after the war arc, I know for a fact he did not stop his training. He was always on fire, always full blood to go training and get stronger, be as strong as Guy Sensei, and push past his limits. He always been like that. And I doubt that he stopped training just because it was peaceful times. So he should already be strong as hell. I'm gonna just say that he should already be strong as shit. All right, so we got Lee opening no gates. We got Kiba with no dog companion, no fang over fang. I understand Akamaru is older, so I'm not expecting him to actually be there present and then trying to put in work. But at least have a new companion with him, you know what I mean? A new dog or whatever the case is. We got Tenten who specializes in tools. I understand he can shrink things, but she ain't summon no tools, no nothing. And you got Choji with no expansion jutsu, no butterfly mode, nothing. And we got Konohamaru who keeps using Rasengan in front of the enemy and keeps running directly at him. There's no strategy. It took all the strategy out of it. And for them to all rush forward in one swoop and get bodied in one hit, that right there already made the episode completely poorly written for me. I felt like that was poorly written. That's not what they stood for. That's not what they grew up on. That's not what made them stronger. Think about it. All right, I understand Naruto's Naruto, Shippuden is Shippuden, but the thing is, in the original OG Naruto, them characters, all the characters had shine. You know, they had a backstory a little bit. They all was able to get screen time. They all showed their abilities. They all showed their hard work, how far they came. And Shippuden, they was putting in work during the war arc. But before that, it was kind of just leaning more off towards just Team Seven and Akatsuki. And Boruto, now, our OG characters are in the shoes of, what I mean, of Guy and Kakashi, and they're in their shoes now. They're the leaders now and trying to run the village. But they're not doing anything to show for what they trained for, grew up on, what I mean, what made them stronger. They're not showing anything for that. Like, they pretty much got it, like, if you're not the Team 7 in Boruto, you're pretty much just tossed in the back corner and you mean nothing. You're just pretty much a punching bag and you get no screen time. Even with the team, what I mean, the original teams in Boruto, like Metal and all of them, they don't even hardly get no screen time. And that was even earlier on. Of course, they show them in, a few little filler episodes or whatever the case is, doing what they do. But they didn't really get no main screen time to shine and show any type of work towards whatever training that they have done. Like, I know that they're trying to get to the main point, which we all seen, which is the big fight. Manga readers already know, and I'm sure anime watchers already know what's coming up. So, in my opinion, it's just poorly written, and I feel like they need to do better. I didn't like how they constructed the episode, and I did not like how they constructed the OG characters like that, in that way. I don't expect for them to beat him, to beat Ikeshi, but they could at least put up a better fight than just all charging straight forward and getting bodied. If they really want to stall out time, they should have been spamming or at least using their most powerful abilities against a strong opponent and holding their own a little bit. That's pretty much what I wanted to talk about in the rant. I could go on, but I just wanted to make the video about that. And I want to literally ask for your opinion on, do y'all think, like, do y'all agree with me on how I felt about the episode? Like, I know some may agree, some may disagree, but what are your opinions on that episode? So just feel free. It's there. It's random topics. It's for all of us. Just comment down below. Let me know your perspective on that episode. And I'm definitely here to listen. All right. This is your man, Joe Nice. This is Random Topics. I'm going to see y'all next time with another topic. All right. Be easy. Stay blessed. Peace.